going through the wall, and here we come. Diagon Alley. So all of the shops that you see before you, you can actually go inside. There's Weasley's, Wizard Weez's, there's Quidditch supplies. So you can go into all of these and buy all your Harry Potter memorabilia. This is so well themed, guys. It's absolutely amazing here. I love it. It's definitely my favourite part of the park. If you stay here long enough, about every 15 minutes or so, the dragon will breathe fire. Just had his first experience of Gringotts. Didn't quite go so well. Harry wasn't really keen on the fast drops and the inclines and stuff, but as always, me and Neil loved it. It was really good to actually see the proper queue line for a change. We highly recommend that ride. So a couple of years ago when we came, we bought ourselves one of the interactive wands. Harry's using it now. He's got the Harry Potter wand, and when you walk around the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, you've got a little like a Marauders map, so to speak, and you can go to different locations, different shops and places, and you'll see like a little gold coin on the floor in front of the shop windows, and it gives you directions to what to do, and you kind of use your wand in front of the shop window and do different sort of shapes with it, and it will make things in the window move or light up or spurt water out. There you go, look, there you go. So Harry's just made the puppets in the window dance using his interactive wand.
The fountain, let him stay to be. Tired of protesting. If I can cure this disease, I shall have got the plenty. Let him on to bury. So that let's bow and just marched toward the fountain. She shook her head. The stream had washed away all regret for her past life.
Good sir, you must faint as a reward for your chivalry.
But he was chosen one of hundreds and giddy with his incredible luck. As the sun fell below the horizon, so luckless emerged from the waters. Flushed with success, he begged for her hand and her heart. And Amata, no less delighted, realized she had found a man worthy of them. The three witches and the knight set off down the hill together, and all four led long and happy lives. Ladies and gentlemen, Wizarding World is filled with tales of courage, gallantry, friendship, hate, and war. Not fair, darling.
There you go.
Wow, Harry, look. That was good, wasn't it? So we just popped into Sugar Plum Sweet Shop to see what goodies they've got in store. Nice big bar of milk chocolate. Choco Choc. Add some shock to your chocolate. Every flavour beans. $11 for those. $9 for the toads. The fizzing Weebies. Chocolate cauldrons. Chocolate frog. $11 for the chocolate frog, which isn't too bad because they do come with a collector's card inside. Fudge flies, anyone? Done in the Harry Potter bit. Now we're heading over to Men in Black. I'm going to be cheeky and see if I can get an immigration tour. I've seen other people ask for it and you get to sort of like do it behind the scenes. Don't know if they're doing it today, but worth a try. Don't ask, don't get. Well guys, that was awesome. We went on the Men in Black ride and then we were successful in doing the immigration tour. What you have to do is when you get off the ride, if you go towards the exit and then there's a turn where you can go left to the exit or right back to the child swap area. When you get to the child swap area there's a black bench, just sit on there and the agents will come out once every 15 to 20 minutes and take you through and do the tour. And the tour took about 20 minutes maybe. The guy that took us around was Agent R. He was amazing. He stayed in character. He was really informative. He told us that those, see those towers behind us there with the circles on? Those are actually landing pods, and that's where the aliens land when they're on their way into Earth and they go for immigration. And we've got some amazing pictures which we'll put in here for you as well. And so I really, really recommend it. It was really fantastic. So yeah, when you do the Men in Black, ask for the immigration tour. Top tip.
Hey guys, welcome to the immigration tour. My name is Rick. I'm Agent R, one of the agents at Men in Black. I'll be doing your tour for you today. Before we start the tour, there's always a couple things I'd like to find out about you. Number one, where are you from?
London.
London, excellent. Which one?
England.
London, England. Okay,
Yeah.
I got that. It's a big universe, man. Can you help me out here? How did you get to Orlando?
Aeroplane.
Airplane. You flew on Earth.
We did.
So you're not from the England on the Scorpius galaxy.
No.
Good, because they're mean. They got these giant stingers in their head. You don't be from there. Okay, outside this door, they like to see me first, or they will set off.
Wait here a second.
We don't want that. All right, this is the alien immigration room. This is the room that any alien who wants to come into the galaxy has to come into in order to make sure they're a good character. All right, it doesn't look like anything is going on in the room right now, and that's correct. Everything happens at night after the park closes. After the park closes, there will be agents like myself in all of these workstations. Okay, there will be a line of aliens waiting to be checked out to make sure they're a good character. The only thing we have going on in the room right now is our two lovable yet comical aliens, Beeble and Bob. Beeble, who's staring at us right there on the left, and Bob on the right. Right now they're acting as air traffic control agents lining up the spaceships that are going to be dropping off the aliens tonight. Okay? Now when you walk up the Men in Black, you notice that big 5 to 6 story structure with the yellow round things on top, the Sky Lounge. It's not really the Sky Lounge, it's a landing pad for the alien spaceship.
Oh, wow.
They come in, drop them off, go back out and get more. Think of it like intergalactic Uber, if you will. Okay? So the aliens will come down here, we will check them out. If they're not a good character, every morning, 5 a.m., we have a space shuttle that takes them out of the galaxy and away from us. Okay? If they are of good character, they're allowed to stay anywhere in the galaxy they want, including Earth. This is one of the waiting areas for the aliens. See, last night they were playing Martian poker, but unfortunately they did not leave us any money. This is a very good backdrop for pictures. The chairs are very comfortable to sit in. Some people, especially myself, have a very hard time getting out. I am the slide and roll technique. Some people are the help me. Okay, so we'll make sure we get pictures here. We also have the sign-in sheets on the first and last, and the other first one over there that you can sign in. Remember, one per family will be fine. Okay, we've got our Eggtron up here that gives us very good information about aliens currently wanted. Last but not least, you cannot leave without getting some pictures with Beeble and Bob, our wonderful, funny aliens, okay?
We're assessing the situation, and we will keep you informed of any further developments.
What's your name?
We apologize
You
for
have
the
an alien
interruption,
name, that's
and
fine.
thank
The
you for
date
your
you
patience.
arrived. Planet of origin is here. So that's basically, if you want to fill out the rest of that, you're more than
I'll
welcome.
let you two do that.
Okay,
Some
sorry.
people get a little tongue-tied and shy and afraid.
By alien name, you mean monster name?
Harry, do you have an alien name?
Okay, slimy dusk.
Slimy dust.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm that our doors are closed, correct?
Slimy
Okay.
dusk.
One other really nice thing, and I'm not sure if it's something that they do for the immigration tour or because we're celebrating our wedding anniversary, but he was kind enough to give us each a single fast pass for any attraction we want to go on. Normally, apparently, the agent would take you back on the Men in Black ride and would ride it with you, but because the ride's currently down, he gave us these fast passes, and so we can go on something else without queuing now, so that's fantastic. Next stop, Springfield. So this is the main ride here, the Simpsons Ride. It's a 4D simulator. Looks like we're heading straight in. Queue time is just 15 minutes.
Now the last thing you'll ever see. A legally required safety.
So we've just done the Simpsons Ride. It's not a personal favourite of mine, it's a fantastic ride. It's just I get really motion sick on it. So if you do tend to feel a bit sicky on some rides, maybe not do it. But if you're fine with motion sickness, definitely give it a go. It's really, really fun. And we just met Krusty and Sideshow Bob. So I'll put the pictures in here. And now we're just going to go and get ourselves some food. So the main places to eat in the Simpsons, you've got Clay's Chicken Shack, Moe's, and just around the corner here there is Krusty Burger. When you go in there, it's kind of like a food court style when you go up to the individual counters. So they're not actually individual restaurants, they just look like it from the outside. And there's Krusty Burger. This is where we might try though this time. Bumblebee Man tacos. Hi, so change of plan. We didn't go to the taco truck in the end. We ended up going to Krusty Burger, which is sort of turning into a bit of a Florida tradition for us. Neil and I have got the Krusty Burger. Harry has got the, I think it's called the Heat Lamp Hot Dog. When you come in, there's one huge queue for all of the serving locations. So you've got Luigi's, there's a fish, I think it's the Flying Dutchman, chicken place and Krusty Burger. I'll pop a picture of each location in now. So like I say, you join one queue and then they release you in like a few of you at a time into the different serving areas. You order your food and then you come and find a table and you can choose from sitting in Krusty Burger or Moe's Diner. We've chosen Krusty Burger to sit and eat because Moe's was just jam-packed, but it's the most popular place to go. I guess that's the Krusty Burger and there is Harry's hot dog. Okay, so we're just going to have a quick look in Williams of Hollywood. This is kind of like the prop shop, so you might find old sort of ride memorabilia and also things that are actually used in the attractions. Oh, Scooby-Doo are in here shopping. Oh yeah.
Maxwell. Do you guys have nicknames? Annabelle, Maxwell, and Zach. Do you have nicknames?
Oh, these are cards. Like collector's cards.
No, you're not into nicknames? Okay, got it. Sorry. So sorry.
You see up there a sign from the Twister Ride. So that croquet set there was used in Finnegan's. And some more things from the Twister Ride. It's a real kind of mixed bag in here. You never really know what you're going to get, but it's sort of like costumes and stuff like that as well. It's really interesting to have a look around. So we've just had a little bit of a rainstorm, typical Florida weather, and we're making the most of it by doing all the indoor attractions because the roller coaster is obviously closed. We've just done Shrek and now we're heading into Jimmy Fallon. There's only about a 5-minute queue time, so we should be on quite quickly. So we're just walking straight in. The good thing about Jimmy Fallon, it's not really a queue as such, you're just different floors with bits and pieces to look at while you wait. And they give you a coloured card. Let me just catch up with Neil and he'll show you the card. There we go. So you get given one of those and then when the lights change upstairs to the colour of the ticket you've got, you get on the ride. Oh look, hashtag panda. I think Harry's going to want to have a picture of him for sure. So sorry guys, I had to cut you off then. When we got to the second floor of the Jimmy Fallon show, we didn't get a chance to show you around much. They've got kind of like tabletop games up there and they also have a barbershop quartet that does kind of like a sing-off kind of battle type thing while you're waiting. But we were really lucky, there was no queue at all, so our cars came up straight away, so we literally walked straight onto the ride. As always, fantastic ride. It's probably one of Harry's favourite here, so we'll probably go back on it again at some point. So maybe next time we'll be able to show you what else is on the second floor. Ah!
Now these lockers are the original lockers that were used in Fast and Furious, the first one. So as you can see, you have your Letty, you have Dom, and you have Dom, and then you have Letty at the bottom. These are pretty much the lockers that they use in the movie as well. But if you want to follow further down, this is Brian O'Connor's jacket from the movie Fast and Furious.
The actual jacket?
The actual jacket.
Wow. Cool.
They also have the one over here. This is Letty's.
Okay.
And then you have Dom's jacket on the back.
Oh, nice.
Now, if you notice, we have Mia, and then we have Brian.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why we have those two is because it's more or less like that family forever feel.
Oh, yeah.
Because with that relationship brought us together, in a sense.
Okay.
And it's also, you know, to kind of pay our respects to Brian as well.
Yeah.
To make sure that we are honoring him the right way, in this case. And then also, right on the top here, that's also Brian O'Connor, or in this case, Paul Walker.
Oh, yeah.
That's his actual gear chest.
Oh, wow.
So right now we have like the letters faded away.
Yeah.
To kind of symbolize like, you know, you're gone but never forgotten.
Yeah.
So you make sure that we have that as well. So now we're just going to backtrack and get back down this one. I'm going to show you some more cool stuff. We actually have an area like right here. We have a chair there, so if you want to sit down, you can take some pictures of him standing next to it.
Okay, cool.
Sitting next to it as well. That I was talking about.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Attention party goers, welcome to Fast and Furious Supercharged.
Disaster
Keep your
and then
weight down
fast.
reduced.
So it goes in order. So we have like a little Gucci, you know, little bobblehead here. But if you come right around the front here, we have some more cool
trees, curbs, or props. If you have any questions, please speak to the nearest party.
all of the parts from the movie.
Alright, enjoy
So
the
you know
ride.
normally when you see the cars, how they kind of get trashed and destroyed.
Yeah.
These are all of those parts that are still here.
Amazing. Wow.
License plates right over here.
I spotted these earlier and wondered if they were an Easter egg.
These are both Brian and Paul Walker, or in this case I'm saying Brian and Paul Walker as well.
Yeah.
But these are both his license plates. This
Okay.
is also on the Toyota Supra from the first movie that we had. This is on his Nissan Skyline.
Oh.
Now what this is, all this is pretty much a sandblaster, so if there's like a part that's rusting, and
Yeah.
you need to go ahead and like, you know, sand it down to kind of make sure that's brand new. You put it in here and just sand it down. That's basically what that is. So we can do too. This is what we call the California Toretto plate. So we're gonna actually have you guys hold it, and then I can take a picture of you guys holding it.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
more or less, it means that you're part of the Toretto family.
Okay.
We're gonna go and and also, there are a couple more Easter eggs. So if you notice right over here, it says the back can be in a bar on the top. These were actually the 3 co-founders for Fast and Furious.
Oh, right, okay.
Which is actually pretty cool. So that's definitely, those are 1, 2, that's 3 Easter eggs. And then right over here in the picture,
Yeah.
there's actually a character in the movie called Suki. She was one who actually designed this picture.
Really?
Right up
Wow.
there. That's why it has an artistic look to it.
Yeah.
Because she was always creating, you know, different parts of her car.
Yeah.
She wanted to do something for
She had a
Brian.
pink car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a movie too then.
Yeah.
And of course the bowling pin is another part of it. Which is also part of the BMG car. Which is the one for our we actually have a jacket here. This is the first jacket ever worn by a disaster team member once that ride over. So that's what makes it really iconic in a way as well. So if you see right on the top, you see it says Dominic Toretto. That's his engine part for his car. Below there, that's Letty.
Yeah.
And then you have Brian right over here.
Oh, yeah.
So that's another couple Easter eggs that you can see.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take you right around.
Okay.
You can look through it, and then your name is still going to be
there.
Right? And also your name is going to be on here, so I'm going to have you guys sign your name separately so you all have that.
Yes. Excellent.
My name here. Thank you. Some of the parts that were used in the Subaru right behind me. So that's where all of this comes in.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So if you want, this is actually 2 2017 Super Impressor. This was actually in the 4th movie of Fast and Furious. So if you want, you can take pictures all around the car. This car was actually driven by Brian himself.
Oh.
So that's a cool thing.
Yeah, definitely.
This is 100% down to the beat on that. So right now we have the 1993 RX-7, which was used in the movie Tokyo Drift and driven by Han.
Oh.
Now the whole point of this car was more or less for drifting purposes. This car is probably the fastest car we have right now in our actual fleet.
Yeah.
The most expensive car we have is the one that's the actual Chevy Impala, the one that you've seen driving on the ride in that corner.
Yeah.
That one is estimated at $1.2 million. Wow. A picnic area that they used to always have at the end of every single movie and also at the beginning of Fast and Furious 2. Okay. So this is the original grill, point blank. Now if you want to come around to this one here, if you notice, there's a grill bottle that's actually tilted over.
Yeah.
Now the reason for that is to symbolize, you know, Brian or Paul Walker in this case, that he's gone but never forgotten.
Yeah.
And also what's pretty cool is that's a seat that he actually sits at every single time in every single movie. Never changes. So that's why it's so iconic in a way, because at the end of every movie, they wanted to more or less consist of it being family and always being together.
Well, that was exciting. We just went on Fast and the Furious for the 2nd time today, and when we were in the queue line, one of the staff members approached us and asked us if we wanted to do a garage tour. So once we got off the ride, a staff member met us and took us behind the scenes of the queue and showed us all the Easter eggs and all of there's so many sort of original items in there from the movies, and he told us loads of information about the cars and stuff. So cool. This is like the 2nd behind the scene tour we've had today. I'll put the footage in here, but I'm not sure how good the sound quality will be because obviously you've got a lot of noise from engines and music in the background, but I will put the footage in for you to have a look at anyway. I think we're pretty much done in the Universal Park now, so we're going to head over to Islands of Adventure.